Hi everyone, this is Jeanette. And who is Jeanette? The Scrapping Goddess, where the magic begins. Okay, well, let's see if I can do some magic. At least I tried anyway. You tell me what you think. So I'm going to show you something that I made. I tried another canvas. I did a previous one. It was my husband. Now I decided to do my two little Yorkies, my other two daughters with 4 legs each. I'm going to show you and let me know what you think. So I'm going to remove my sign and I'll show you my canvas. Okay, here it is. Alright, there's a glare. Sorry. Alright, these are my Yorkies. This is Cammie. And this is Mika. They're sisters. She was born first in my car when I had my Volkswagen Beetle at around 5 o'clock in the morning on the way back from an emergency vet. And she was born in the house about an hour and a half later. I love my girls. This one is just like her mother was. Her mother was like silver. She came and got petting and love and whatever on her terms when she wanted it. And she's exactly the same way. It's funny. And Mika is just like her daddy. Always wants to be with me, on me, around me, follows me, knows when I'm not in the best of mindset, and she just likes to hang out with me. So they're very, very different. Even though they even look a little bit different, they're very, very different. The father looked just like Cammie, like Mika. And I got their names. I just want to give you a brief little thing. First I had their dad, who we found in the street by my mailbox. He apparently, I don't know if he got hit by a car or what, but he had a broken leg. It wasn't bleeding, so it looked like it had happened for a while. And of course I brought him in, I put signs in, took him to the vet to see if he had a chip, checked the papers. So I did everything I could to find the home, but nothing. And so anyway, $1,400 later, he had a little pin in his leg. We kept him. I fell in love with him. Then my neighbor comes over with their mother and says, "Look," I said, "your dog got out." And I said, "No. First of all, that's a female. An older female that looks like she's been overbred. And she's silver." So here I am, another dog, and I'm thinking, oh no. Up go the signs, checked for chips, checked everywhere, nothing, 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 nothing. Well, my little man, which I called Cassidy because he had a cast for a while, and one day he was hopping around the yard, and I'm thinking, what am I going to call you? Huh? Hop along, Cassidy? And I thought, hop along, Cassidy. That's it. That's your name, Cassidy. And their mother I called Missy because I'd always say, "Come here, Missy. Come here, you little Missy Pooh," and stuff like that. So she got the name Missy. Well, we kept them, and the father only had one testicle that had come down. So I thought, you know, what's going to happen? And she would look like she was kind of old and beyond being bred 1,000 times. I thought nothing was going to happen. Well, well, well. There you go. That's what happened. Yes, I turned around and they were, shall we say, inseparable. So one day I told my husband, you know, either Missy's getting heavy or she's with child. So I waited, and yes, sure enough, she was pregnant. And then we found out that the puppies were in backwards. They were coming out the wrong way. And I thought, oh no. So she was scheduled this was on a Friday. She was scheduled for a C-section on Monday. And that Friday night, she kept waking me up, and I thought, okay, she's uncomfortable, put more more towels in her bed, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden I picked her up and saw something, and I thought, oh, no. So I ran, woke my husband up, and off we went to a emergency clinic, which the guy tells me that he was going to go in the back and he'd come back and give me a quick estimate. And I asked him, couldn't she hold off for a couple hours or so until I can get her to my vet when it opens? He goes, well, I don't know. And he comes back with a bill like for $1,800. I said, I don't think so. I said, put her back in the car. How different could it be from us having babies? Well, I was, I had natural childbirth. I said, I'll coach her through this. So anyway, I was my daughter's labor coach, so I figured I could do dogs. Why not? Anyway, so we got in the car, and the rest was history. She was born in the Volkswagen under a lamppost on Old Cutler Road here in Miami, Florida. And she was born on my husband's lap in the mommy's doggy bed. So the thing with the names, she came out first. So she got the first two letters of her father's name, which was C.A. Cassidy, and the Missy, M.I. So she's Cammy, and she's backwards. It's Mika. So that's how they got their names. I know you just couldn't live without this bit of information, but I just think it's cute. So anyway, I did this canvas. I don't know. Everybody's seen has liked it. I'm just not totally there with it. I put the decoupage over this one, and I used Liquitex over this one, and there is a difference. You can see. I thought about just reprinting the pictures and put them on top of these, cut out the shape, but my girlfriend liked it. Everybody liked it. She says this one kind of looks, gives it an old look to it. So now I don't know if I should try touching this one up with the Liquitex, and then afraid to make it too milky. I don't even know anymore. But anyway, I did this because they hold the key to my heart. Hence the key, the heart, and they're 5 years old. Well, the sad part is that after this was done, their mother died a few months later, which was heartbreaking to us. And they were born a week before my husband and I got married. And the day after they were born, my mail was stolen. Somehow I think it got into my neighbor's yard in one moment that we turned our back while we were working in the yard getting ready for the wedding. And he was stolen. I've really never gotten over it. It was still very upsetting to me, so I'm not going to dwell on it. But anyway, I have these beautiful little girls, and my husband looked at me and he goes, I guess we're keeping them. I said, yes, we are. And it's not open for discussion. Well, I knew he would. He wouldn't do that to me. But anyway, so that's what the 5 is, because they're 5 years old. This is a heart. This is Grunge Board from Tim Holtz. It has some little things on it. So I use that. And this is one of those keys. I used this key in my other one that I made for my husband, that I told you my daughter got these for me. She got them on the internet, on eBay somewhere. And these brats I put on, it was an afterthought. These right here. Oopsie. They're little paws. And then I had these little bone brads. So I put these on. There's one there too, and there's another one there. Okay. These are some big old flowers that I got at the Scrapbook Expo. Some of them were brown with these green, light green polka dots and such, and some were a little bit lighter beige and such. And this time I used the white gesso. Last time I used the clear. Okay, so I tried the white. And here's a Tim Holtz little crown. I used some of that rub-on gold stuff. I can't think of anything's name today, but you all know what I'm talking about. And these are the same flowers. These are some fuzzy leaves like I had used also on my husband's right there. In the back, this here, well, you can probably see it really good there. Right there. Those are doilies. Paper heart doilies that I got after Valentine's Day. Super El Cheapo, like 90% off. And that's what those are. And back here, see some scrolly stuff. This is also from the Grunge Boards packages that I bought from Tim Holtz. I bought them at Tuesday morning. And it had a bunch of scrolly things. And I put those there also. But basically the background is just doilies. Those paper doilies. So cool. And there's some chipboard frames that I had from something that was on clearance. So I used both of them. 2 different shapes. My problem with this is I wanted more burgundy. And for whatever reason, my Lindy Stamp Gang burgundy spray, guess what? Got clogged. Which is upsetting. My girlfriend told me if I let them know, they'll send me new ones. So I wanted these a little more burgundy over here. It just looks a little too pale to me. So I had some other one. It wasn't Lindy Stamp Gang. It's, I'll tell you right now. I think, geez, now I don't know. I think it was this one. Cherry Blossom. Yeah, this looks like it because I used like half a tube. And it went on pretty cool, but I don't know, after it dried up, and you can't see much of the color. So there we go again. I'm upset. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to use some of the Lindy Stamp Gang, well, actually with a brush, and brush some of it on here. And see if I get what I want, because I really want more in these corners, these flowers, more burgundy on them. And then these are just some little paper flowers. I used some turquoise and I used some gold. And here's a butterfly that at one time was like a hot pinkish color. And I used some other Lindy Stamp Gang sprays and such. And these are flat back pearls. These here that I put on here. But there really is not a lot going on. I don't really care to busy it up too much. I've seen a lot of videos out there and they look beautiful, but for some reason I can't bring myself to do that. At least not on this and not on my husband's. Maybe another project might call for that. But this one, not. But look at my girls. Are they not the cutest things in the world? Believe it or not, I took these with my iPhone. Awesome. I just want to eat them up. Anyway, so this is it. And it took me a while. I did this, when did I do this? On the 7th. Look at that. So when I pass, if I become a famous artist, alright, stop laughing. And they sell this at an auction. They know what it was called and the day I did it. And the names of the participants. Alright, I can hear you. Stop laughing. Anyway, let me know what you think. I think a little burgundy here, a little burgundy here. Maybe a little more green somewhere. Might do the trick. I'm just not totally convinced with it. So, anyway. Alright guys, well, I just wanted to share this with you. Thank you for stopping by. And happy scrapping. Love ya. Bye.